Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for attending this press briefing today. My name is Deborah Tuff. I'm the Media Relations Strategist and Spokeswoman for Gwinnett County Government. If you were able to attend Chairwoman Hendrickson's powerful State of the County speech, you heard her mention a gamut of things, a lot of great initiatives that the county has undertaken, that the county is undertaking. And one of those initiatives is affordable housing, specifically as it pertains to essentially buying an extended stay hotel. But I'm not going to go into the details. That's why I have the experts, and this is how we'll do this. Chairwoman Nicole Love Hendrickson will make remarks, followed by Matt Elder from our Planning and Development Department, and then Ms. Layla Prieka. I think I just butchered her name, from our housing Gwinnett Housing. And so from there, we'll open the floor up to Q&A. And we also have our chief here, Chief McClure, who can talk about our crime rates, which are also down. And we'll open up the floor for Q&A. And if you guys want to do pull-asides afterwards, just to get individual interviews or even know where the property is so you can get B-roll and photos, we can give you those addresses. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Chairwoman Hendrickson.
Thank you, Deb. Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here today. So this morning, I just completed my 5th State of the County address and spoke about what makes Gwinnett County so special, our ability to come together as one community with one purpose towards one future. And today, we're providing that by taking action to tackle one of our biggest challenges, which is housing. And for the first time in Gwinnett's history, we have acquired an extended stay hotel to convert into affordable rental housing, and this site will be located on Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Peachtree Corners, and the site will provide 73 units of affordable housing with 70% designated for seniors, homeless youth, and young adults aging out of foster care. This project was made possible by $7.7 million investment from Gwinnett County with additional funding from community partners, such as the Community Foundation for Greater Atlanta, Chase Bank, bringing the total budget to $13.2 million. And I want to thank the City of Peachtree Corners for working with us to make this a reality, as well as the Gwinnett Housing Corporation and our Community Development Division. But this is more than a housing project. This is a lifeline, and if you have been following me, you know how much housing is important to not only to me, but to this community and to the residents that we serve. And with the Housing Development Fund that we launched last year, we were able to complete a significant amount of projects, and new this year, we were able to purchase the extended stay hotel, which will be converted and retrofitted into affordable housing. Again, cementing our commitment to addressing housing shortages in our community and our commitment to ensuring that people have access to dignified housing. I am very proud of the work of our partners and all of those who had a hand in this, and we know that we are just getting started. But over the next few years, we'll continue expanding affordable housing options because we know that everyone deserves a place to call home. Not only deserve a place to call home, but we know that housing is a basic human right. And we will do all that we can, leveraging the resources at our disposal to ensure that we make that a reality. And with that, I will now turn it over to Gwinnett's Housing and Community Development Director, Mr. Matt Elder, who will talk more about the project.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning. So I want to start by thanking all the partners that were involved in making this historic project possible, starting obviously with the Chairwoman and the Board of Commissioners. Their leadership and commitment to the issue of affordable housing has been second to none, and a testament to the entire Metro Atlanta area of our willingness to tackle this issue head on. To the City of Peachtree Corners as well for their support of the project and for their ability to vision how this fits into the future, what they want their city to be like, and to have this population a part of what they want to be part of their city's residency. And lastly, but certainly not least, to Layla and the Gwinnett Housing Corporation. Your passions and commitment has been unparalleled within our community, and you continue to deliver results that exceed all possible expectations when it comes to affordable housing, not just in Gwinnett, but across the metro and across the state of Georgia. We're incredibly excited to announce the acquisition of this extended stay hotel for conversion into much-needed affordable housing. This first of its kind project is more than just bricks and mortar. It's about the ability to provide stability, opportunity, and a sense of security for lower income residents. The Metro Atlanta region, just like many other from across the country, continues to experience significant challenges with the housing affordability. The average rent in Gwinnett County is currently at $1,625 per month. That's up 16% over the last 5 years. Additionally, nearly 60% of all renters in Gwinnett County are currently considered cost burden, meaning they're paying more than 30% of their gross monthly wages towards housing costs. This project specifically will help to address these challenges through an adaptive reuse concept. It will allow Gwinnett Housing Corporation to more efficiently create new affordable housing units, and the 73 units will not only deliver new housing units, but more importantly, provide a safe, secure, and dignified place for individuals to call home. We believe that this project is a testament to the impact that innovation and collaboration can have, and as the chairwoman just finished up in her State of the County, that it also illustrates when one community with one purpose comes together to build one future. And with that, I'm happy to turn over to my friend, Layla.
Thank you, Matt. My name is Layla. I am the CEO of Gwinnett Housing Corporation. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to the Gwinnett County Commissioners and staff, especially Matt, for their unwavering support and trust in us to implement their vision for affordable housing in Gwinnett County. I also sincerely appreciate the City of Peachtree Corners for their partnership and for their willingness to host this flagship project in their community. As previously mentioned, Gwinnett Housing Corporation acquired this extended stay property to repurpose it into safe and affordable housing for seniors and homeless youth, including youth aging out of the foster care system. Thanks to Gwinnett County's generous investment, we're now halfway towards our almost $14 million capital campaign, which is supported by public, private, and nonprofit funders. This initiative exemplifies the kind of affordable housing project that has garnered strong community support. Our 2021 proposal to the state of Georgia to establish an extended stay conversion fund using Federal American Rescue Plan funds received strong endorsement from local businesses, nonprofits, and elected officials at the local, state, and federal levels. Given that Gwinnett County has the highest concentration of extended stay rooms in the nation, converting these properties into housing solutions is the most practical and effective approach to community revitalization. And I would like to talk about what is the need for affordable housing for the population that we're targeting. According to Annie Casey Foundation, 35% of the foster youth in Georgia lacked stable housing options upon exiting the foster care system. LGBTQ plus youth face 120% higher risk of homelessness, according to Voices of Youth Count. Black youth experience an 83% higher risk of homelessness. I would like to also share some numbers for the current housing needs as of today in Gwinnett County. A nonprofit serving homeless youth, Positive Impact International, has 26 youth currently in need. Last year, they assisted 110 with 250 applications received. Hope Through Soap, another nonprofit that serves the homeless youth, currently has 63 youth in need of housing. Atlanta, Gwinnett, and Clayton, YHDP, which is Youth Homeless Demonstration Project, coordinated entry, they currently have 177 youth in need for housing. This project will also address the housing needs for seniors. A 2019 survey of extended stay residents found that 30% were seniors, and they were using these units as their primary residence. Over a 21-month period, Gwinnett County's coordinated intake recorded 622 homeless seniors seeking housing assistance through the coordinated intake, nearly half of whom were experiencing literal homelessness. And it's important to notice that many of the populations that I just mentioned are not counted in the official homeless statistics. For Gwinnett Housing Corporation, the Spring Swallow Lodge conversion is a natural extension of our decade-long advocacy and community work. In 2019, we led a groundbreaking survey on extended stay residents, shedding light on growing housing insecurity in suburban areas. Research that has since been replicated in multiple jurisdictions. I would also like to mention that we are developing 16 townhomes, also in partnership with Gwinnett County, for homeless youth and their families adjacent to a Gwinnett high school that is significantly impacted by high student transiency caused by housing instability and inaffordability. With the Spring Swallow Lodge project, we will provide not only safe and affordable housing, but also comprehensive support services through our extensive network of public, private, and nonprofit partners. These services will empower our youth on their path to self-sufficiency and offer seniors a secure and a dignified living environment. It is important to emphasize that these critical programs heavily rely on federal funding, which must remain available to continue serving our most vulnerable populations. You know, why does this work matter, what we're doing? Extended stay conversions play a crucial role in community revitalizations by transforming blighted, often crime-ridden, and unaffordable extended stay properties into safe, publicly accountable, and locally managed affordable housing where our families can thrive. These conversions also promote household and neighborhood stability, strengthening families and enabling them to participate in the economy with dignity. They support economic growth by alleviating excessive housing costs and redirecting household income towards essential needs and local businesses. I would like to provide some context. Many extended stay residents pay upwards to $3,500 per month in Gwinnett County for a 300 square foot room. In comparison, Gwinnett Housing Corporation's first-time homebuyer program mortgage for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath is approximately $2,200 a month. The financial strain of extended stays leaves these families without resources for food, medical care, or homeownership opportunities that build equity and intergenerational wealth. Despite their high costs and substandard conditions, extended stay hotels often serve as the last line of defense against literal homelessness for many families. It is for that reason that I am alarmed with current state legislative efforts that threaten to strip away the few protections these residents have, putting them at even greater risk of displacement and homelessness. For all of the reasons that I mentioned, I am deeply, deeply grateful to Gwinnett County and its leadership for their commitment to investing in supporting our most vulnerable populations. And Chairwoman Hendrickson, I especially appreciate your friendship and your vision and your dedication to a diverse, compassionate, and economically resilient Gwinnett County. Thank you.
And at this time, we will open the floor for questions. Give us about 5 to 7 minutes, and then you all are welcome to do pull-asides afterwards.
What's the minimum age that we would qualify for the senior component? What is, on the foster element, is there like an age where they kind of age out of being eligible? Is it recently out of foster care?
Yes, the homeless youth we will be, okay. The homeless youth we will be serving are ages 18 to 24. For the seniors, it will be 62 and up. Yeah.
Chief, can you talk about the impact on, fighting crime by getting, homeless youth into table housing?
Sure. So it has been my experience when handling or responding to calls at extended stay hotels, it's important not to lump an entire group of citizens or residents and associate that with crime. However, there are times when we know that criminals will pick those locations to carry out those kind of activities. But a lot of hardworking citizens who are just short of what they need to have stable housing. So this is a win, we feel like, for our county. If people have an opportunity to have stable housing, they tend to take ownership and pride in the place that they live. And so what we hope to see is we hope to see crime rates decrease even further.
What initiatives are you taking? Because when we got a tip about, there was a concern as concern about safety when it comes to extended stays. What initiatives is Gwinnett County Police and the Sheriff's Office taking to help alleviate some of those worries for the community and for this new affordable housing place that you are implementing?
Right, so I would say two things. Our precinct commanders have a direct relationship with not only our extended stays, but also our hotels in Gwinnett. That's a very big initiative within our police precincts, is to have a direct line of communication where they know the folks and the management in those areas. But one of the big keys, and one of the big things that we're doing for safety has been our Real-Time Crime Center. The Situational Awareness and Crime Response Center is where we are tied in to these hotels, these extended stay hotels, where we have live camera feeds that feed into our Real-Time Crime Center. We're able to really see crime in a lot of cases before it unfolds. And so it really informs our response and how we get our resources there. So the Real-Time Crime Center for us has been a game changer in this community. We probably have one of the most robust real-time crime centers in the Southeast. So thank you.
Do you guys have any plans for looking into other extended stay properties in the county?
Yeah, so we certainly hope that this project will serve as a catalyst to the ability to do this in other places, not just in terms of extended stays, but as an adaptive reuse concept. As the county's 2045 Unified Plan identified, there's only so much available land left in the county that has not been developed, but we want to make sure we're focusing on those areas and those potential buildings that could be adaptive reuse into a more residential kind of basis that are located in, core commercial districts where we give people true economic opportunity to improve their own lives and those of their children, especially as well, easy access to job centers, to food, to grocery, to recreation, all that stuff. And so we think the adaptive reuse concept, not just with extended stays, but as a larger concept, has a lot of ability to really move forward, and we hope that this will be the catalytic project that we all anticipate it will be.
And how long will the process is to convert from extended stay to housing?
Yeah, I'll let Leila address the schedule. Yeah.
We plan to begin construction probably around June or July. Our hope is to start the lease-up process in early March of 2026.
And the housing corporation will be the one who will go through to get housing there?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The housing corporation will be who will go through to get the housing there, or will they go through?
Yeah, yes. We are putting together a group of local community service providers, other nonprofits who are going to be acting as a referring source for this site.
All right, and if there are no further questions, again, you are welcome to pull aside anyone up here. Our transportation director, Louis Cooks, he also just walked in the door if you have any transit or transportation related questions. But with that said, thank you for your time and thank you for coming. Have a pleasant evening.